Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on euro currency. So you can see we have the minimal changes compared to our weekly report because we actually do not have a lot of events for discussion. So the only major thing that has happened, as you know, is the voting on the colleagues in the United States. Its results were actually logical and widely predictable that they have approved and confirmed the results of the election. So the Joe Biden by the colleague voting also got the majority of the votes, and it's fewer and fewer times left for Donald Trump to act. So because, as you know, these results have to be confirmed and signed in the Congress on the 6th of January. So the final and deadline point for president elections. And for Donald Trump, actually, he has just 2 or 3 weeks maybe to do something, if indeed there's something could be done in general at all. So, but we will keep an eye on what will happen, because all efforts to contest the results by some smooth tools that he has, illegal claims in different courts involving of the Supreme Court, haven't led to any success. So all of them were in vain, and in fact he has no choice but do something more extremal. So the thing that's widely discussed, so General Flynn had talked about it, lawyers of Donald Trump also talked about this. This is appellation to the Constitution and to the law of the 2018 that suggests that in a case of injuring of the elections and hazard to United States independence and safety, so in this case Donald Trump has the rights to announce the emergency regime. And it seems that, well, so will be some hearings in the Congress on 21st of December. So also a lot of politicians are watching and investors are watching for these hearings, what will happen there. So really a lot of people will talk in the Congress on the subject within the week. But in general, well, it seems personally I do not see any other solutions here. So Donald Trump has to have to surrender or to capitulate or just take some more extreme steps in this direction. So we will see what will happen. Currently on the markets, you can see, actually we do not see any reflection of some risks or something of that sort. Euro currency, stock market, gold market mostly stands flat, so no significant action stands in the market. So this week, markets mostly are waiting for Fed statement. It will be on Thursday. That could explain maybe the low volatility that we have currently on euro currency, so lack of drivers and anticipation of the Fed later in this week makes impact on the prices that mostly stands flat. But as markets stand above the broken 120.20 top, forming the flag and gradually is moving out of it, that in general looks positive. So here is mostly some kind of the consolidation that we see on the daily chart. That's why we grab that have been formed still stands in place. Market hasn't quite reached yet the previous top, so we currently do not have any reasons to cancel existing bullish context on the euro currency. Invalidation points are still stands here valid, and we just keep watching what will happen. So on the 4 time frame chart, the target again is 2260, it stands the same. 127 extension of this retracement, then XOP with the same ABCD pattern that we have. On the 4 time frame chart, here is the action that we have discussed on Friday. Grabber has been formed here. We discussed it not on Friday, on weekend. Has led to taken out of this top, and indeed market has starting upward action right from this point, showing no deeper retracement. Because if you remember, we considered two type of price behavior: this A, B, C, D, or immediate upper reversal. So immediate upper reversal has happened, but market just can't get up through this consolidation. So it's still calling around the range of the high wave pattern, although flag has been broken up, and market right now stands on the upper border of this flag. But to prove the bullishness of the market, it has to continue upward action. It has to show some continuation. On the follow time frame chart, you need to keep an eye on the MACD predictor, because if you take a look, here is another bullish grabber could be formed right here, because price is flirting with MACD predictor line. You can see it could be very close. Forming of the bullish grabber here is also could suggest the market could start upward action. So currently, market should not show any deep reversal and drop below this level. So this becomes very important, because in this case, short-term context will be broken, and it could be the really drastic change in the short-term sentiment on the market. Because if we'll take a look at the hourly chart, here is actually was our hand short. This market has shown good retracement right to the 21 area that we have suggested, and shows upward action precisely from the bottom of the right arm. So we have taken the position here. Now you could move stop to the break even and watch what will happen. And take a look, market currently is forming the pennant pattern. It could make the fluctuation inside of it, it's normal. Could return back to the 2130 area, but currently, guys, by the market mechanics, we're standing in an extension mode. So that was a retracement on the BC. It already has happened. Now market's moving higher, and by the market mechanics of this motion, it has to continue upward action. If it will not happen, it means that the extension has failed. It's market dropping below the C point. That tells you that the market mechanics will be broken, and in fact, it means that overall situation has changed. In this case, we should be ready for deeper retracement, returning back in the flag, and that could lead to the opposite breakout to the downside. This could happen. So the consequences of this return could be serious, and it could increase downward action here. So that's why it's crucially important for the market to stay somewhere around this level and hold above the this area, forming the pennant, moving higher. So that's important. You can see here is, by the way, the divergence is growing. It's also not a good sign here, but we still, let's hope that the higher time frame patterns will overrule those that we have on the lower time frames. It's currently nothing really dangerous stands on the market. Overall price action, yes, it looks a bit choppy and without straight direction. It looks a bit not as strong and straight as we would like to get. But let's see what will happen. Currently, well, it's not time to panic yet and suggest that bullish context already is broken. So market stands at the levels where, in general, it keeps the bullish context intact by far. So let's see for the progress and how price behavior will stand today and tomorrow.